it's gonna play Katie Lee, who is playing Beethoven Concerto, Piano Concerto number 1. And I think she's ready that we go to the studio. So yeah, I think yes. Okay, so good luck, Katie Lee. Amazing.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt that she's influenced by Anna Uspenskaya.
The school of Anna.
The school of Anna Uspenskaya. No, this is fantastic playing. I have a couple of Kate. It was just beautiful as usual. Incredible sound, especially your conception of sound at your age is. I mean, you can teach it all day long. If you don't have it, you don't have it. You have it. This pearly kind of quality. It's almost Mozartian, but it's still Beethoven. I think as you grow, you'll change a few things, but it's not even like Giacomo said. It's not even worth talking about now.
Well, what I have to say, after I last met with Kate in Cairo, where we
you know her, or
where we played.
We
played Kabalevsky in Cairo, and I can see a lot of improvement since then. It was already very good, and I can see improvement. And I agree with Noart. There's a lot of things that can be done better, and of course, but what I also want to comment, and it's very important, that there is a significant change from previous time to now. There's more maturity. There's more, confidence, and I think if you continue in this direction, you are on a very good path, starting with a very good teacher. So I also know the orchestra that you are auditioning with, because I just last month I was with them in Florence. It's a very good orchestra. They have a very good music director, and they're very solid orchestra. So if everything goes well and you go to play with them, you will have a very enriching experience. So yeah, it is one of those situations where I know both the orchestra and the soloist. So
it's a perfect case. There are a lot of connections today with Kate Lee. Like really, she's like part of the family already. I think it's with Anna and with the judges and the Hunter Mill, the studio. So it's great.
Calliope Smith with Sarasate Zigeunerweisen. Stage is all yours.
Bravo. Very energetic playing in the end. Very virtuoso. Thank you, Calypso. Yeah, my name is Christian. I can take over now the hosting. I'm definitely not Anna, you can see. And can you, Calippo Smith, can you please tell us how you pronounce your name?
It's pronounced Calliope.
Okay, thank you. Calliope. Okay, nice. Okay, so let's start. Let's start with somebody. I would say Jack Price. I know him the most, so he would say something beautiful.
You're a very good-looking man, Christian.
Oh, thank you, Jack Price.
Very good replacement. Okay.
Okay. Tell us, what do you think, Jack?
Calliope,
what do you really think?
Jack Price, what do you really think? Okay. I'm sure Georg and Navart and Giacomo will agree. I'm going out on a limb now that this was absolutely definitive Zigeunerweisen. Yeah, I mean, look, this is incredible playing. No one can even touch it. It's fabulous. Maybe a couple, I heard everything. It's just absolutely stunning playing. I would only say one thing. I'd say it's absolutely perfect Zigeunerweisen. I've played it a million times with winners of the Paganini, all this nonsense, and no one can play it better. So, but in the last movement, you need to set off the slower notes a little bit. You're kind of going into those notes because you're so excited, maybe because you're going, I mean, it's too much. You've got to hold that tension in the longer note values. It's like Larry David would say, do you respect note values? You know how he says, do you respect wood? When someone leaves a stain on a table, it's ridiculous. So do you respect note values? So Calliope, all you got to do is simply don't play any note before you have to. That Leon Fleischer axiom. It's very simple. So instead of going da dum bum bum bum, da bum bum, right? You dum bum bum beam, bum, but you see what I mean? Just set it off. That's all you got to do. So we know that it's what's going on here. And it'll help the conductor, you've got to help them, right? Mm-hmm. So there you go. It's just fantastic playing.
Yeah, let's see. I would say let's go with Georg because Calippo, she was playing for Bohuslav, and Georg is maybe she's one of your future soloists. Let's see. What do you think, Georg? Can you see her?
I'll be happy to. Yeah. I'll be happy.
Yeah, great.
You are in I'll start with some of the bitter parts, and then we'll go to the beautiful things as well. You're one of those, I wouldn't call victims, but one of those misconceptions that Sarasate is all about technique. For a moment, there was so much energy in you. I thought if I touch you, I will get electrocuted, But that's a good thing.
Yeah, and let's go with Giacomo, but please not in Italian this time. You can now change back to English, please.
In Chinese.
No, this time I will talk in Californian. Okay.
Californian. Some words in Italian, please, but not everything.
So, what's your age?
I'm 13.
13. Wow.
What? 13?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
13.
Yeah, you played certainly great for your age. I mean, I wouldn't have anything to